This is the part that I find interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, the trading system spills over into real life. And tell me how like that system has changed your life. And also, if you want to give some perspective on like how you've grown, you said you're at $1 million win, you round tripped a lot of it. What is life like for you today? I know you've been saying stuff publicly about having made 8-figure trades at different times. Yeah. What are you comfortable sharing, and like how has that system changed your life?
Yeah, so I think this system in general has allowed me to basically try to seek asymmetry in every aspect of life. So for me, at the moment, I'm doing a lot of private market investing. I think this is the most asymmetric aspect of what I'm doing right now, which is that this is like outside of crypto, obviously, but I think there is an element where I'm trying to find the companies in the private markets, the leading companies with the highest amount of upside. And this allows me to also build a great network. And it's just a very asymmetric thing I can do. Basically, this alongside like joining social clubs, creating content, creating businesses, this has allowed me to sort of like left curve and be like, okay, like there's certain things that I identify as very high conviction, very asymmetric things that, will result in very tangible changes in my life. Like it'll accelerate a lot of, like different experiences, people I can meet. So I'm just going to do as many of those things as I can and not question, whether or not like, oh, like maybe what do people think about me? Like whatever. I'm just going to do those things and just like try to learn and adapt as much as possible. And I mean, in terms of crypto wins, like this has allowed me to definitely win and pretty much catch almost every major move made in the past like 2 cycles. Like some of the biggest wins I had so far in crypto were, of course, like some of the meme coins where over that course, I mean, I made like 1.5 mil on like SafeMoon, and sort of rotated that into a series of other investments on like Saitama Inu, Shiba Inu, Kishu, all those other coins. Allowed me to reach like 8 figures, especially at that point in 2021.
In 2021, you went from 5K to 8 figures.
Yeah, in that period of time. And then
that's insane, dude. That's insane.
It's honestly crazy that even happened. And of course, like I'm very grateful, and I got obviously lucky in some senses. I think there's an element of luck that not many people really touch upon in the space, where there's so much that is out of your control. And if it rolls in your favor, it can be tremendously helpful, obviously. But there is an element of skill which involves like keeping that money.
Yes.
And especially in this space where you can get rugged at any moment. You can get drained, like you can get hacked. There's many different things. Or you can just tilt and make a series of bad trades or investments, and then you could just lose everything in like a week. So there's a lot of skill in keeping that money, which I think was the main component of like why I have an edge in the markets, is that I'm very skeptical. I'm like truth seeking, very careful with the way that I approach everything. And so afterwards,
how did you go